None to do starting the video, starting the Spotify. Honestly, she does nothing. Nothing.
I honestly hope everyone heard that noise you just made. It was like.
Welcome back to episode 21, I think.
Welcome back.
Do you even know what it is anymore? Seriously, who cares? Episode. It's the next episode of the
rest of your life.
And then that'll be that. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. I was meant to drink my wee drink before we started, but that's going to be a mid.
The protein gains are just gone now.
Had bagels on the way down here.
Oh, he smashed. Yeah, absolutely
know why?
smashed 2 bagels.
Because I'm back in the eating thing. Because the gyms are open. Life's back for a wee bit. It is now 2 weeks deep. We're back in business, well and truly. Back to work. Life's good.
What's your favourite thing about being back? How's your week been? Fill me in.
What one? I've had 2 good weeks now.
You tell me. You tell me all about them.
Been back to the gym,
people.
working.
What's your favourite thing?
Seeing people again, different faces. I was sick of seeing you every day for 5 months. Sick of it. I get 4 days off of you now. Even then I still need to PT you. That 1 hour just drives me insane.
It drives you insane.
Drives me insane.
I loved it this week actually.
Yeah, actually. You should tell them what you've done during your PT session this week. No, in fact, hold on, we've got
No!
Hold on. Because you know when this wee part comes, you've got some good things to be talking about. I
forgot about that!
Oh, what, do you know what I'm going to say?
Is it contradictory? No,
it's just a straight fact.
Oh, it's a fact.
Hey, what did you think?
No,
see, now you've got me thinking. Now you've got me thinking.
Wait, should we round up that? Like, tell me more about your week. Let's forget about me.
No, well, I'm going to keep it in my notes actually. You can tell your
I
week
want to see if it's the same thing I'm thinking though.
Oh wait, I've got another one.
Oh no. It's just been, honestly, if I'm being real, I've not had the best week.
Well, at least I keep it real one way or another, because another one's going to be...
Is that the first thing you were talking about? Because that's what I was talking about.
That's what we'll be keeping real here. Honestly, you're going to want a new person in this pod.
No,
you're not going to want to
I need to explain myself in this matter because...
But it's happened more than once now and it's getting ridiculous. It's getting...
I don't think we're talking about the same thing. Oh. This man loves chocolate, by the way. I'm assuming this is a chocolate protein shake. Before that was 2 Nutella bagels. We had to make sure he had no chocolate on his face before we started.
Had to get the camera crew and the makeup team.
He was just covered in chocolate.
Had to get the makeup team and sort me out. I was a bit chocolatey.
The most chocolate-y man.
What were we talking about again? We need to stick
your
to
week.
the main topic.
We're talking about your week.
My week, yeah. So I've got it written down so I can't forget now. You can't. Back to work, seeing all my clients, seeing fresh faces, busy gym, exercising. I'm not really much like a side of a fiver anymore. I'm like a £2 coin now.
I literally just saw him 2 minutes ago. He was like this.
No, not quite. One arm's a wee bit
One
bigger.
arm was just...
So I was doing physio for 5 months. Not worked.
No.
Not worked. 5 months, had a wee resistance band, doing all this. Not worked. So I've gone to the doctor, phoning the doctor Tuesday, getting an MRI scan, and I'm going to rip my shoulder open for surgery.
You're telling them, this is what I'm being.
No, I'll be telling the doctor what's wrong with me. You would just pop a wee ibuprofen, have a anti-inflammatory. We'll see me. I'm done with I'm done with anti-inflammatories.
That anti-inflammatory thing's no good for me.
No, they're not doing it. They're thin. They're like thin things.
Like my
trim. Yeah, that's the first time we'll be back to work with no hair.
It was after
wait. The photo that I've got in work is outrageous.
They've done your rank.
Yeah, it had to be called upon because if people think I'm liking that photo, then it's not. I really hope I don't look like that in people's
It was actually
perception.
a group chat photo for a while.
Yeah,
me and one of our friends, and you
every time someone said something pop up my phone, I'd barf a wee bit.
To be fair, she was nice enough to change it.
Didn't have much choice. It was going to happen.
Back to the scanning, back to the gymming, back to the working.
Yep. Not much free time.
Five guys.
Not much free time at all until the weekends. Then that's when I do all my fun stuff. I lived in the gym. I've actually bought myself a sleeping bag for the staff room. So
it's good.
Second home. Pay enough rent for it.
You do actually.
Pay a mortgage in that fucking place.
You actually should. You should have.
What about your week? Tell us. Anyways, back to my week.
My week. I've actually not had that. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it's not been that good, you know.
Really?
Why is he doing that? The week before was fine. I'm back at work, which is actually really fine. It's just went from, why are you doing that? It's went from like nothing at all, so obviously like not working at all, being on furlough, to like kind of like 8-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 8-hour shift, which is quite exhausting after you've done like nothing at all, and like going to the gym and eating in a deficit most of the time. So it's quite, it can get a bit exhausting. And then this week I've just been a bit of a sad boy. Just been one of tears. I was actually at my PT session on, I think for some people though, like the gym's such a like good place to like relieve your stress, but for some reason this week it has just triggered me so bad. Like I've just not enjoyed it. And every time I've been there, I've just been like, I hate this.
A lot of people said the same.
And like, the first week was, I loved it. And I was like, oh my God, it's so good being back. And then I had a PT session with Jamie, obviously, at like 5. And I wore a crop top, and I don't know why I did it to myself. And then I started, and like halfway through, I thought, I really want to leave. Like, I really want to get out of here. But I can't, I just can't go, because I'd say I'm relatively self-disciplined to the point now where I'm just like, I need to finish it. So we went upstairs. I was deadlifting, which is mad because at the time you were like, is it because you deadlifted 60?
Yeah.
But I was only deadlifting 70 at Christmas. So I wasn't actually like,
was it your week?
I wasn't low. I wasn't like lifting light. And I was fine doing it. My back twinged a wee bit, but I was like, it's fine. So I went upstairs to do lunges. But because it was quite busy and there was quite a lot of like very good looking girls and very good looking guys, I don't know why I just panicked.
Sorry.
No, it's the trim.
It's the trim.
I was like, I really do need him to believe right now. To believe.
To do.
And we were doing lunges and he was like, right, next set. And literally halfway through the lunges I stood up and I just looked him in the eyes.
Felt my shoes getting wet.
And I was like, he was like, what's wrong? And I was like, I just don't want to talk about it. And as I said it, the tears were streaming down my face. And he was like, no, seriously, like, what's wrong? Are you alright? Like, are you alright? And I was like, I'm fine. And he was like, no, like, tell me what's wrong. Tell me what's wrong. I was like, and the more I was trying to speak, the more it was going down my face. And I was like, let's just leave it. And he was like, right, okay, like, go and take a break, look at your phone and come back. And I literally was just looking at the sky like... And then I finished the session, to be fair. It wasn't good vibes, but we finished it.
You got another round of applause?
I got it. I asked Jamie to give me a round of applause after every set. Thank you so
Congratulations.
much. But I feel like
another one's done.
It is, I don't know if it's because the gym's new or whatever, but like, I don't know. I'd say my gym anxiety has just went sky high recently. But I've got some hoodies on and I've
Same.
figured myself
I've
out.
bought some good ass oversized hoodies to hide my bitch tits, let me tell you.
I just bought a massive hoodie the other day and I'm like, so excited.
It is incredible. My new work uniform, don't even get me going with that one. I look like a fucking cardboard box in that. The t-shirts are like, large is too big, small is definitely too small, medium's like, it's a close fit, it's a close one.
Just wait till you go.
Yeah, then it'll be too small. Then I'll be upset.
Oh,
You're going to get on a new one. I don't even have my full uniform yet. I'm wearing a pair of joggies and it goes to the knee and the calves like pop out. There's so much air in them. Not my calves, by the way. I'm talking about the
those
joggies.
Short shorts, the Jamie specials.
Yep.
The booty shorts.
Now I'm wearing joggies and they're like
Your shorts are as short as mine.
shorter. Just so I've got a good peach. The new hip thrust machine is different and all.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about it, you know.
My bum's going to be. If you've ever hiked Nicki Minaj in the gym, it's just me. It's just me.
You're so excited for this.
It's not.
I've decided. Well, we've both actually decided we're getting bundas, aren't we? Big asses.
Got.
He's got. I've not.
Got.
I'm like a pancake.
Need to manifest it.
We're really
Manifesting
working.
a bum.
Tears or no tears, we'll be there building the
I'll be tears.
bundas.
Yeah. Need
But
to cry. I'll cry.
On that, if anyone felt the same, you know, you're not alone.
No, there's definitely people that feel the same. I've had so many messages either saying I hate the gym, or just I hate the new gym, or I hate the gym, or don't like it. Others, someone messaged the other day and they were like, it was like in their group chat, whatever, like there's two girls, like this is, so I get a message from someone, and the message was a photo of her group chat, and it was like one of her pals were at the gym, and she was like, oh, like there's two girls just staring at me, making pure like funny, giving me funny looks, blah blah. I just don't get why people do it in the gym.
I think sometimes,
And
I know
I like to tell you quick, people have got staring issues.
Oh, there's a lot of staring issues.
And I know PTs have got bad reputations for being weirdos. And I think, nah, surely not.
No.
But I mean, not even like just guys
everyone.
in general as well. I mean, you
Even
do get
girls,
you do
like,
get.
I've found girls are bad.
You get some
recently as
strange
well.
girls as well. Like you get ones that proper like just stare you down. You're like, whoa.
It is. It's not nice, and you're there to try and better yourself, and yeah, they might be looking at you out of admiration or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I got very, very intimidated this week, and it's weird because like I absolutely love the gym, and I have I've nearly PT'd with you for 2 years. Next month, and it's honestly my favourite place.
One.
Like, what?
That's just one.
It makes me feel so much better, but this week I have hated it.
Yeah.
And I think it's funny as well because like anyone that's trying to change their body, whether that be gain muscle, gain weight, lose weight, I think see as your body progresses and you change, you become a lot more aware of yourself.
Yeah.
And like everything around you and everyone around you. Like I know now that I've lost more weight, in my head I'm so much more aware of how I look. Like, see, when I was big, I never ever once thought I was big.
Yeah.
Until I had a kind of... And then now that I'm smaller, I think I look bigger.
Because you notice the wee changes more now.
It's just a bit
Because
mad.
when you're overweight, you don't really get bloated and stuff.
No.
Like, you're just kind of always bloated. Like, you're just like always bloated. Whereas when you're like a wee bit leaner, and you have food that probably doesn't agree with you, or just after you eat, you'll see your stomach getting big and you're like, oh no. But it's like...
It's weird as well, like, see, when I used to do like deadlifts or squats or anything, my stomach was quite solid, so it wouldn't really move and my skin wouldn't move. But see, now my skin moves and I'm like, it's not good. It's not good. And that's what triggered me. We were doing ball slam things and my top kept riding up in my belly. And then I was all... Do you hate me?
Well,
It's so funny though when you cry because like just
it's
any
brilliant,
time no one knows what to do. Like no one knows what.
I was just so confused as to why you were crying. It was just like just started doing lunges like I'm going to cry. I was like, what, are they that bad?
I was like, I really need to stop talking.
You know, I was like, I know it was the 60 kilogram deadlift. Like, she's pissed. She's lost her strength.
Convinced it was the deadlift, and I was like, it's not the deadlift. He was like, no, honestly, the 60 deadlift's fine. It's fine. I was like, it's not the deadlift. So funny though, because he literally just looked at me like, fuck, what was going on? Anyway.
To be fair, it's a good one. It was 2 years it took you to cry in a PT session.
I know. I've cried before and after, but never. And the minute I left you, I got my car. Waterworks. It was just ongoing for hours.
I don't know why. I'm just like, I don't really care what I look like in the gym. At the start, I was not looking good.
Yeah.
Like to be fair, since the 27th they opened. Then, I mean, I put the photo up on my Instagram. I was not looking physique. I was not looking like a PT. Or, as people say, I don't look like a PT. Or not people said that, but that's just what people would say. Whereas now, just because I've got like muscle memory and stuff after 2 weeks and just eating better again, you just get it back quick. So
I know, like,
it's not as if I was pure worried about staying that way for ages, because I know you get it back. Because once I get back to the gym stuff, I just get like disciplined again.
Mm-hmm.
But
I know, because that's what like was the thing with me. I was like, I actually. Like I'm the smallest I've been. I'm fine. Like, and I'm continuing to lose weight. I'm honestly fine, but I don't know. I think when you already feel a bit shit and you're like tired, I feel like a toddler sometimes. You know, when you're tired and then something else adds on top. You're like. And then yesterday I spilled Monster down my white jumper. I blared music when I thought it was in my earphones. What else I've done? A variety of things this week that have just tipped me over the edge. Anyway. Enough of my sob stories. Where do you want to start?
back to the point. Anyways, so we always. I see this is when you know it's going to be getting gnarly. So always go. Do you know what? I don't get people playing games. People play games. She knows what she's done. She knows what she's done. Like, seeing people text you, you just reply it straight away. If you see a message, you reply. If you see the message, you reply. No, she's changed her morals. She's changed her morals.
I'm not.
So what has she done? A message went,
Actually,
I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that.
Well, I needed to
I'll leave it 10-15 minutes. Don't want to let him know that I'm. So, do you know, and there was another person in the car. You know, he's in the car as well. And I thought, wait a minute. See if I go on the pod and listen to what you said before. Just don't play games and reply. So she's done it. Don't speak to yourself. She's done it.
Even justify yourself.
She's been playing games and it's not turned out well for her, has it really? It doesn't turn out well ever, does it? Does it now, man? No, it doesn't turn out. Do you know why? Because games were played.
I didn't even.
Not only just
it
the games.
was one message.
The pattern was pish, we'll say it. She's giving it big licks to the. She was giving it like big licks to the man. Speaking to a guy, replying to stories and all that.
My pattern was
and
pish.
the pattern was pish. Deadbeat pa. I would not reply if it was my mum that sent me it. Absolute horrendous.
Do you know what I'm thinking?
And do you know, wait, before you even start again.
Okay, continue.
I can't be bothered.
No,
You
go
go.
for it.
No, you go, because I don't even know how I'd word it. It's outrageous what you've done. I'm a bit upset.
It wasn't even
the perfect
that
opportunity.
bad.
This guy she's been talking about for. She's been talking about this guy for the longest time. The perfect opportunity has arisen, and she fucked it. Hardcore.
I didn't even get any help.
You didn't even list. You didn't even list.
No, because you not think. See if you even anyone, whether that be Tinder, Instagram. Do you not think other people reading your messages is a vile? It's a vile. Would you want me reading your grafty messages?
I'm actually pretty confident in my abilities. Whereas you know,
it's good
after,
actually.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm the bird sitting here.
What do you mean?
You're that confident. Where's your bird?
I don't need a bird. I don't want a bird. I've got a dog now. I'm a dog dad. What's your excuse?
Poor pattern, apparently.
Pish, not poor. That's that over. That's an understatement.
I didn't think it was that bad.
No, I did. I mean, it's obviously dead because that was the last message
I mean,
said.
I tried.
Yeah, they'll sometimes try harder. If
They're all like that. You're all this. Message this person. Message this person. Shoot your shot. And then
shot a
when
fucking blank,
the
that's what she
time
shot.
comes, I tried, and I've told you I'm better in person. My energy's better in person, but
You'll just fucking spat that everywhere.
sometimes as well.
So as you can see, she's now a liar.
No, this was just one moment.
So if you're betting, what's the last thing you done in person then that really let you know this is a true fact?
What was this? What was it?
I don't know, I'm wondering. It's because you said I'm better in person. Give me the. What was the last time that you were in person you really pulled something mental off? No, come on.
Honestly, I feel like this is just. It's been a while since. Look at that face. See that face? Oh, I don't like that face.
No, come on.
There's a few times that face has come out
Enlighten the
recently.
troops.
Oh no. There's nothing. Because my patter's pish.
Well, the first step's admitting it. We can work
Do you
on
know
it.
what? See in my head, I tried, I went for it. Do you know what? It failed fair enough. We
Miserably.
move on. We move
So
on.
who's the next target?
There's no
There
new
you go.
target. I'm just. Do you know what? See, after that, I think I just need some self-reflection.
Oh, balls.
Because
balls,
Jamie's
balls,
saying that I've
balls.
got pish patter, so
I'm
maybe I
pretty
need
sure
time to focus
We've
on my
been doing
patter.
this whole self-love thing since last October at least. I think this has become an excuse. What do you lot think? Write in the comments.
You hit me with all that. What's your patter like then?
Phenomenal.
That good.
Really good.
Right.
The best part actually.
Oh.
You already know how. Anyways,
Mm.
episode 21.
Yeah.
Emily's hit me. I've got loads of topics. Let's see one then. Let's hear one.
Where do you want to start?
That's a good topic actually. I like that one.
See, I thought this was quite funny. See if you were to put all your exes and everyone you've ever spoken to in one room, what do you think would happen?
An argument.
You're in there as well. An argument with you amongst them.
Well, no, I think I'd be pretty safe.
What would
In fact, I don't know if there
you'd
would
be
be an
sitting reason to
argument.
tell a bagel like that.
I think there would be an argument. Let me think.
They're all there. They're all
Exes
there.
or just anyone I've ever spoke to.
Anyone, anything you've spoke to, lipsed.
Lipsed. Well, that seemed quite nice at the start. So maybe
Moaning
they all get on
lips.
quite good at the start, and then,
Mm-hmm.
well, obviously with the 6 month watch, the kind of the
So
stage
they'd
where you
last
get to,
about
yeah, we get to about 6
6
months.
minutes.
So call it about 60 seconds, and then there'd be hands thrown, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they would all just have
Get
a
along.
common knowledge and
Yeah.
talk about how
Bad
piss
of a
your
man I am.
pan is.
How bad of a man I am. I don't know.
I've heard that actually, that you're a bad boy.
I'm a bad man.
I've heard you're a bad boy.
I'm a rotten boy.
Rotten.
I'm a rotten.
It's a terrible word.
I'm a rotten boy. I don't know. What would yours do? Make milk or something?
Probably, well,
Hmm?
probably be friendly with each
Yeah.
other.
Chunder pocket.
Give each other a fist bump. Mates.
A cheese slam.
They're good mates, actually.
It's good actually.
So they'd
You're
probably
getting with
all...
the same group of boys.
No,
You're
no,
telling
no,
me.
no.
Interesting.
They'd probably give each other a hug.
Mm.
They'd all give each other a hug, actually.
COVID,
They're
you're
all
not
quite
allowed to do
nice
that.
people.
Not allowed to do that's COVID, sorry. And as long as
Yours
it's
are like that thrown out.
there's 2 different households, but some people get extended ones, remember?
But yeah, I just thought that was a
That's
funny
good one as
question.
well, actually. Forgot about that. Bumped into an old friend at the gym.
I know.
Went down good. Real good.
Real good.
Real good. What was your exes be doing? Hugging then?
No, I think they'd be fine.
I actually don't think mine would be bothered. I think they'd all get on fine. It's not as if they're like... They get
What's
nothing to,
your
they've got
favourite
nothing to
thing
argue
about
about.
Jamie? No, what's your favourite thing about Jamie?
Nothing negative. Just all positive.
Do you like Nutella?
Honestly,
I
it's-
like Nutella too.
Honestly, you're such a nice guy. It's not you, it's me. That's what they'll be saying. Yeah, I didn't show him. It
You
was
should
me.
start up a wee chat, like your PT chat, and everybody. Oh, your exes just nice to each other. What are you up to today?
What's your weekend plans?
Also, side note, Jamie's PT chat is the best thing I've ever been a part of. It is so cute.
It's an active thing.
I actually love it so much.
We're taking over the world.
Everyone's so nice.
We're taking
And
over
just
the
like,
world.
what are you doing? What are you doing? This is
Well
what
done.
I mean. I
Yeah.
love it.
Well done.
I posted my wee Tesco shopping the other day.
People love it. People love to know what you... Oh, wait a minute, I know. Hold on. Emily's putting the last one. Oh, do a day in the life. Have you seen a day in the life? Because I've not seen anything.
I've been busy.
I'm like, yeah.
Crying. I've had a bad week, mate.
Yeah, but you didn't have a bad week last week, so
Let
it's
me
an excuse for that one then.
Let me live.
Anyways, the topic I've got talking about putting your exes in the room. If you were going to speak to somebody now, right, a fresh leaf.
Oh, you've just slated me
But-
for about 10 minutes.
So you speak to someone new, fresh leaf, but like they're from the local area, so like you know of them. Would the reputation they've got affect your, like, so this is that
Oh,
question.
right, okay.
Someone's reputation and having an opinion on them before knowing them yourself, and have you had an experience with it? So like if, see you thought someone was good looking but they've got a bit of a reputation
Right.
for doing something weird or whatever, would that put you off even speaking to them, or would you kind of have a...
It depends how weird or what it is. Say it was just like a rep, like, oh, they're a bit of a player, or like they've been about or whatever, that's what people say, then no, not really. Because I think everyone has their own kind of, I don't know, way of going about things. And I don't think stuff like that really, like, affects me. But if it was something weird, like, I don't know, kills puppies or something, then maybe that
Interesting.
would affect me, yeah.
So,
I know what you're going to do.
yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
don't
you
know if
can
I
do
can say
that.
that.
No, I don't think you can.
Interesting. So it takes, so it does get to, it's like, yeah.
I think it would.
So it gets
But
to
then-
puppy killing before it starts to become an issue. It's nothing before like
I think maybe.
human contact.
Yeah, I think maybe. I
So
don't know.
isn't that?
I think maybe like if it was something serious, then probably yeah. But if it wasn't and it was just like, oh, they're a bit of shagger, then probably not.
What if they got with someone you kind of know? Like I'm trying to think. I can't even say names. Like someone that you're not like good pals with, but you're pally with. Would it put you off speaking to them?
If they were like, if they got with my pal, probably aye.
Well, like I'm
That'd put
not
me
pal
off.
as in like your close
But
friend.
like
But like someone
someone
you're,
you
like,
know in
you'd,
passing.
yeah, you'd like speak to them, but you're not like you wouldn't ever arrange
Probably
to go
not.
to them.
No,
What it wouldn't put you off.
no, because I have no loyalties to them. What about you?
Probably not. I don't know. It just depends on the person. But I'd get to them if I was interested.
I think
in
you
them.
don't really know someone though. Like People
well,
could be
there could
talking
be mad
shit.
rumours. Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, we know that.
People could just be talking shit and
People
like,
love to bullshit.
you don't
Hardcore
actually
style.
know.
Good liars out there.
And then they could actually just be like the complete opposite of what you've thought, and then you've built up. I think half of the time is building things up in your head. Because I know I do that, like I build like people up in my head and I think, oh my god, they're amazing, and then maybe that's what people do with me and then their powers shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're a bit weird. You're not really what I
Your
thought.
patter's really not good. It's
Your
not up to,
patter's
not up to par with mine.
not the goodest, but
The goodest.
and I know my powers shit, but it's actually not that shit. I feel like we
Yeah.
need to come back to this because I was slated a bit and it wasn't that bad. Like it wasn't. Sure, I get a 5 out of 10 for trying.
Anyways.
Anyway. But on that note, yeah, I think don't really take what people say with a pinch of salt, because everyone's gonna have their opinions on people, and I think especially like people get confused and mixed up about who people are and stuff.
Oh yeah. A
And I
lot.
think sometimes there could be a rumour about one person when really it's not even about them, it's about someone else.
That doesn't even make sense if you're listening to this.
But say there was like 2 Emilys or 3 Emilys, and well, oh, that Emily, well, what one?
Yeah.
And then people just get a rep.
It's like Chinese whispers.
Yeah, exactly, and it's actual bullshit half the time.
Yeah.
And you're like making a mockery of someone.
Yeah. Interesting. Rumours are not good. Until
No,
it's
they're
fact,
not.
I wouldn't say
Yeah,
anything.
exactly. Until you've asked the person.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't ask some things, but if you know the person and you think they're good and you think what they're saying is true and you like them, you appreciate them for who they are, then 100% go for it regardless.
Yeah. Because I've been with people that have had a bit rumours about them, but some are different, some
Yeah.
are true. But until you find out, then you never know.
Yeah, I've been the same thing. I've like seen someone and people have warned me,
Yeah.
and then I've done it anyway.
Same.
It's turned out good
Yeah.
actually.
It's actually went pretty well actually. So I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You're next.
Okay. This is actually quite deep. Would you rather be loved or love someone?
Oh, that's kind of similar to mine.
Is it?
A wee bit.
I've got a follow-up question.
It depends. Be loved by someone.
We're not talking like family, we're talking like...
Yeah, I know, but like, so is it like someone that you kind of like, or is it someone you're like not interested in at all and they love you? And you're like try to avoid them, or
No, I'd say that it's like so say it's someone you've been after someone for ages. Would you rather
I'd rather love someone.
would you rather you love them and they know you love them, or you're like I love, and they're like so content, they're like, oh, he loves me so much, or they love you?
What, I'm in a relationship with them or something?
Anyone you could do you know what I mean? Like you can only love them or they can love you. So say you've asked this person for ages and she now loves you, but you're like, yeah, you're alright.
I love them.
You love them.
More realistic that way. I do a lot of loving, not a lot of love.
I think it's like it would be like a security thing though, wouldn't it? Like knowing that you're loved.
But I'm not really bothered.
Yeah.
I think in the last 4 years of my life I've been with someone, they've said like, oh, I love you. Genuinely.
Aye, because it's not
But
yours,
I
it's
just
months.
say all the
It's
time, it's true.
months.
It's weak.
I think I'd rather the person know that I love them,
Yeah.
because I think I can go about my day being alright with
Yeah, and without getting told all the time.
without being told all the time. Whether like I think I'd like the person to know that like I love them and I care for them and that they're fine.
Yeah, it's the same as me. 'Cause
Follow up
I'm
question:
quite content with myself.
do you believe that some people love more than they'll ever get back?
100%.
I'm one of those people.
100%.
I was watching a video on it and I was like, do you not think it's mad that there's some people who just like give everything but will just never get the same amount back?
Mm-hmm.
Because you should never like expect it.
I just like making people happy,
I
but
know, same.
to a certain extent, like I know when I'm getting the piss taken at me, but
Yeah, see,
if
I
there's
do.
someone like I'm interested in, or in general, like if I'm going out with someone, and like sorry they like confirmed it obviously, whatever's happened, like I'd give loads of like. What was the question?
Do you think
give
some people
more.
love more than they'll ever get back?
Yeah, I'd just give loads of. I'd love however. you'd do it like through gifts or time or whatever. I'd give them loads kind of that, but I wouldn't expect anything in return.
Yeah. I think that's quite hard though sometimes, like especially like people say it more in friendships, like or even relationships, that you always feel like one person probably gives more, and then
I feel like it can be switches, but like
Yeah.
sometimes it'll be one person more than then it'll switch over. It's never
I
gonna be
feel like
50-50.
I'm so bad at expecting the same back from people that I give,
Yeah.
and then being like, oh, why
There's
are
like
they not
there's like a
trying?
minimum you would need before you
Yeah.
start questioning what's going on.
We're
Like, if
not
someone's
talking
not
about
showing
that the
any
day,
interest.
like weighing out how much people give, like compared
Today?
to what. No, the other. I'm sure it was the other day, maybe not. And it was like how much of you gave, how much if they gave. Then it was like, oh, don't do something based on that.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Not that you should be doing that anyway, but I think
If it's a
sometimes.
repetitive thing that you're getting the piss at, you definitely start thinking about what's going on. Like,
Have a good solid think
yeah,
about it.
have a good bit of thinking about it. Take a minute and think, wait a minute, what's going on here? Now there is
What's
some
going
people,
on?
but there's some people who just continue to take the piss out of you. Like if they know they're going to get like things out of you, and then they're not going to need to give you in return, they'll just keep doing it
Yeah,
until people learn the lesson not to do it like that. And
that's true. Yeah,
you get nobody to blame but yourself.
no, I don't know why you're looking at me again.
No,
Honestly,
I don't know.
slagging all of my methods of. I think that's my new thing, replying to stories. I think it works.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it does work. It's maybe not that. don't get it twisted.
You
I've
like
had
your
a
story
few.
reply?
Don't get it twisted. I've had a few absolute blinders in my history. But I was a young boy.
I had
then.
one.
You're
I've had a
You're grown
few,
now.
but it was when I was younger as
You're
well.
grown now. You've had a few blinders. I've had a few blinders.
It worked when I was younger better.
Yeah, I bet. Really confident it works. Yeah, I've got a good one.
This is
again.
my new thing. We said we were going to date, and not us obviously. We're going to start dating. Where have you been dating?
I've
Where have you been
decided-
shooting your
See,
shot?
no, tell me this right. Monday to Friday, when the fuck am I doing dating?
You've got the weekend.
Yeah, I do.
I
I'll be
work
good.
4 or 5 days at 4
It's
days
not
a
enough
week.
time to give my love. It's not enough time.
Stop!
I need more than one day
It's
to give some love.
It's not enough time to give my love.
It's not enough time to show my love. I need more time than that.
Shut up!
I've got a Monday night, a Friday night, and a Saturday, Sunday, and not even Saturday. I've got the pod.
Every
pod on a
second week,
Saturday.
mate.
Ah, but Saturday's
But we've said this before. You don't need to. If you're seeing someone or going out with someone, you don't need to see them every day.
yeah, but you need to see them at least once.
He's
And
acting
some
like he
people
is
do.
the
Some people
busiest
do.
man in the
Some
world.
people do. They see people more than once, so they start getting a bit pissed off.
Some people do, but some people don't.
Some people are needy, you know.
Don't know why he's looking at me.
None of that.
Says the man that doesn't have time to give all his love.
I need to
out.
download Tinder. I've not had any mail validation in a week. I wonder who says that.
It's literally like this. The shots are getting fired left, right, and centre.
Well, until
Mate,
you start acting
I've
it
been
real.
Tinder free for about 2 weeks
I've
now.
done a week.
2.
A week or something.
Since the last time I went on a date, that's it. At least I went on a date though. I would put myself out there.
Fair enough.
What are you doing?
Good on you. That went well, Henry.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just doing me. I'm just doing me.
It's mad that all my shit gets drudged up online. My shit gets dug up and fucking sprayed all
I
over the
don't
walls.
have
But
sh-
you know
I
what?
don't
I'll just
have
leave
shit.
yours.
I
I'll
don't
leave
have
yours.
shit to judge up.
I'm a good mate.
I don't have shit judged
I'm
up.
a good mate. Honestly,
Yeah.
cross me one more time and it's out.
Cross me one more time. Shut the fuck up.
Stop coming out.
Okay, next one. Mine's just similar to yours. Would you rather have your heart broken or be the heartbreaker? You see me, I'm just a heartbreaker.
I'm the baddest man. I've actually done.
You've
done
not.
both. I have.
Under pocket broke your heart.
Stop saying
Chest sleeve.
that. Stop saying that. What about you? You go first.
I'd rather have my heart broke
Would you?
because I'm not could deal with it. Where some people
Lying in
can.
your bed like this.
Sad it sounds, that is something. It does feel good. See, not feels good, but see when you're just that deep in it and you just think, like, this is good.
Wait, getting your heart broken?
Yeah.
Oh right, I thought you meant when you. I got really confused. Wait, getting your heart broken's good. Is that what
I
you're
don't mean
saying?
it's good, but it's like
Like when you've you've had the breakup and you're lying there and you're like, you're deep in it. And
You're
like,
deep in it and
"I'm
you're like, yeah, I'm
fucked."
fucked.
I'm fucked.
You've got the sad music and that, and you're like, yeah,
This is peak.
Yeah.
This is the worst.
yeah. But then you get other people, just, I don't know how other people could handle it. Some people just probably couldn't.
You're a lot better than me, I'd say.
I've got something
You're a
else to say
lot
after
better than
this.
me. Whether I would
But how do
wallow
you know?
in it.
How do you know?
Oh.
You only, that's what I was going to say, so there's,
Oh.
I've got another wee thing after this. Got another wee bit.
I feel like, I don't know, because I think I'd actually say heartbroken. Depends who it is, because I know when I had the conversation once before, it was awful. It was really, really bad to actually do it.
What, break someone's heart?
I don't think it broke his heart, but it is.
Put a dent in it.
Really not nice. The reaction's not good. So yeah, I'm gonna say heartbroken. You know, I do take a good 2 to 3 years to bounce back, but
2 to 3 years. So you'd rather have your heart
I don't
broken?
like hurting people. I really don't like upsetting people.
It's not even for that. Like, if I broke someone's heart, I had like good intentions. Like, it wasn't going to work.
It's better for
But it's
them.
more just like, don't know how they're going to handle it. And I know,
Yeah,
like, eventually I would be fine. I mean, so would they, but I'd just rather put myself through it than
yeah.
someone
Yeah.
else. But then I've got another one. This is funny, right? Because I heard this quote and then I heard a song had it in it. I thought, that's mad. So I thought I have to say it. So what is it? Okay, so the quote is, are you ready? Just because I carry it well doesn't mean it's not heavy. That's it.
That's good. That's a good quote, to be fair.
So that's like when you're like, oh, you handle it better than me. How do you know?
That's true. That is true. I had a conversation with my mum about something like that the other day. Like, when people say like, oh, why? Like when people say, so I can't remember what I said. I said something, and she was like, oh, like I don't know why you're getting so upset about that. Well, something that's upsetting to me might not be upsetting to you, but it's upsetting to me for a reason.
Is that a squirrel? It's a little thing.
What was that smile? No, I agree with that. You don't actually know how, and I think as well, like sometimes the people that come across the most like well put together or like usually handle themselves quite well can be the ones that are a bit more fucked.
Yeah.
For sure. And I know I definitely felt that this week. Like, I don't know, I think when you've struggled with something like mental health or like anxiety or something in the past, little things can be a trigger.
Yeah.
And I think like when you know your trigger, like I know my trigger points at the back of my hand, but I didn't expect it to happen because I've kind of sorted myself out a bit. But
Yeah.
don't know. I think sometimes the heavy things can come back.
True. Well, that was like earlier on in the week, where obviously when I bumped into the person, and it's like, oh,
It
it's
all
just
comes
one of that
back, and you're
feeling,
just
yeah.
like, it's the feeling in your stomach.
yeah, it's like,
It
fuck.
literally just goes.
It's worse because I was in work and all. It's not like it was like pure upset. I was just like, fucking hell.
I know.
Like, I don't know
It's
if
not
people
good.
even know what I'm talking about, but it's obviously the person I used to be seeing, and they go to the same gym, and then like that way I seen them, I was like, because in my head I was like, I'm not really bothered with it anymore.
Yeah.
And then you see them, and then like obviously it was the first time in months, and it's like, oh god. And
I know,
obviously
because I feel like it brings everything back up when you see
Yeah.
someone though.
especially because I was in work, so I couldn't be like,
Yeah,
it
you
wasn't as
could
if I
do
was
it,
myself. I could just put music on or change where I was. And
And you've got to finish your shift, eh?
You have to do the rest of your hours. You know, like,
You have to actually finish what you're
you
doing.
keep seeing them, you're like, fucking hell.
It's
Really.
worse when you're like, I remember once I bumped into someone at the gym and they were walking directly towards me and I was walking towards them, and I hadn't spoken to him in like a year, 2 years, and like it was at the turnstile bit, so I
Try
like
not to
kept
avoid it.
walking and he like stopped and he was like, are you not going to speak to me then? I was like, what do you want me to say?
Yeah,
Like,
I hate all that.
what do you want me to say? I've not really got anything to say to you. Just walk.
Just pee
Let's
off.
just get it done. Like, you just walk, I walk, and we'll just. There's nothing to say anymore.
Ugh, it's mental.
It is.
Make it as if it's
Funny
you
though.
that done something.
I know.
Yeah. Mental.
I know. I just don't get it. But yeah, no, I think that quote's really good actually.
I
You
like
actually
it.
never know what anyone's going through, so I think just be nice to people.
Yeah. So next one that kind of is similar to that, I guess, is we all make mistakes, but it's what you do with it. It's what you do next that counts. So
Just better yourself.
everyone's
people.
going to make mistakes, but as long as you don't make the same ones repeatedly.
So, So my mistake last week obviously was my pish patter. So this week I'll focus on having better.
Yeah. Well, at least you learn. We'll see if we put it into action or not. We will see if we put it into action or not.
No, I agree with that. These are good quotes. Where did you find these?
I can't remember. One was a song, but I heard it somewhere before ages ago. And then I put it in my notes. I think it was just after the last podcast, and then I heard it in another song. And I was like, well, that's quite funny.
Yeah. I feel like you can always learn from every mistake or positive outcome. Just life's all about learning, you know, bettering yourself.
You win or you learn.
Exactly.
There's no losing.
No. Yeah.
Go team.
There is if you're me.
Yeah, you've learned. Don't be hitting.
Don't
be producing the pish.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know what one to go for. What's the thing you hate most about your current generation?
People love social media too much.
I knew you were going to say that.
Really be loving social media too much.
Social media is actually, I think we've spoke about this so many times as well. Yeah. It is the worst.
People literally live their life to impress people that they don't know or don't like. Like, people buy such shit stuff that they definitely don't like to impress people that they definitely don't like, to try and make them like them or something. Or
it's
something
mad,
along those
isn't it?
lines.
Everyone
like,
just.
why?
I saw a thing, a quote like that the other day, and it was like, everyone just wants to be liked. Deep down, like, everyone just wants to be liked. And I think that's true. Like, you just go about your life wanting to kind of have a validation.
Yeah.
And just be. I've definitely got better with that now that I'm older, though. Like, I don't kind of seek it as much, but I know I don't like upsetting people. I just like to be liked.
Yeah.
I would say the same thing, like social media. Your perception of yourself over social media as well. Like, I know that with the whole, like, if you struggle with like your looks or whatever, social media does not help.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So
a
easy to compare
detox
yourself.
needed. That actually goes on to one of my next questions. How do you practice self-love?
Don't know.
So say you feel shit, what are you doing? What's your routine to make yourself feel better? You're not feeling yourself, you're not feeling fresh. What are you doing? What's increasing the mood? Apart from Shrek.
Not
and
anymore.
Nutella.
Over the hedge. I don't know, I don't have any specifically do. I feel like I just have, like, if I'm feeling down, it literally lasts a few days, and then just one day you'll wake up and you'll feel better or
you
something.
need to just ride it out, eh? You literally just need
You
to ride it out.
can't always be pure happy with yourself and super confident with yourself.
Get
You'll
the
have
sad
like
tunes on.
you fucking.
I love it.
you go
I
in
love a
deep-
sad tune.
You go in deep with the sad songs and you just absolutely ride it out.
My brother came into my room yesterday, knocked on the door, yesterday, the day before, and I had it was like midday, and I had all the lights off, and it was like sad songs. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "Just let me live." Like, that's like a wee cocoon.
I don't believe, like, we were speaking to a pal last night. There's no way people don't listen to they kind of songs, like sad songs like that. There's no way.
What's your song of the moment? What song is it? You always play
I
it.
can't remember what it's called. I don't know what it's called.
It came on once, and then it's just every day
I'm going to
since.
tell this story. So we're outside Lipscape or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, and there was like these guys in a big Audi Range Rover 4x4 SUV thing, and they were just like putting their window there and like shouting girls coming over, and I was like, that's so I respect them. I was like, it's just
They
so
were very
criminal.
good looking girls.
It's just so criminal. They were good looking girls. And then I was like, that's just mental, like, people do that. And we're obviously sitting in our car. And I want to know what the name, I can't even check.
It was Smooth Radio, but I don't know the song.
Smooth Radio's the radio I listen to now. I'm over Capital FM, I'm over the chart music. I don't know if it's called I Want to Know What Love Is. I don't know if that's what it's called, but people probably know what it is.
That's the main part of the song.
That's
I want
the
to know what
chorus.
love is. And
So
it's a ballad.
it's the classic tune.
It
and
came on and he was eating his
And
churro.
I had the tuners, that song was on, I put the windows down and just blasted the music up.
And
It's
our
funny,
friend
but
is not really like that.
no, he
He's
doesn't like
that.
He doesn't like the kind of
And he was
songs.
just sitting like, what the
He's like,
fuck?
fucking turn this off.
And then every day since then I've been in your car,
been a tune.
it gets to like 9:30 and it goes on.
Well, it's you have to listen to them. You just need to enjoy them.
Last night was Michael Bublé.
It's funny, but I'm the one that's what I've realised now. See, since I've cut my hair, The only thing that's going to get me through is pattern now. It has to be. Pattern and just confidence. So I'm going to fuck on.
Do you know what's sad?
What?
Well, you don't have pattern apparently.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't know what that feels like. My patter's phenomenal.
My pattern's good.
No, it is, I swear.
No, it is.
No, it is.
I was talking about that the other day to someone in my work. I was like, I actually think my pattern's good, but like I'm just so friendly. Like I just come across so friendly. Let's be mates.
Let's be mates.
Let's be mates. Alright, buddy.
Hi, mate. Sorry. Wrong person.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the whole club pattern anymore. Like, you come here often.
Fucking hell. I hope not. You've been here often the last
What are you
2 years of your
drinking
life.
tonight?
You've been in
Lockdown was
lockdown,
hard,
mate.
wasn't it?
What hobby did you take up during lockdown then? You had the podcast? A random person from fucking Edinburgh or something.
I've got a podcast, you should listen to it.
We talk
So
about you.
bad, man.
Talk about meeting random people like yourself. Why, come on.
You got a mate, I'm actually looking to double date. We said we'd do that and we've still not done it.
Well, that's not going to happen then. I'll say it now. I'll tell you how. Don't want it to happen.
How?
'Cause I'm doing some self-love, as Emily would say.
Yep, I'm sure you are.
Until the right
Focus on
person,
yourself,
until the right
yeah.
person comes along, you'll see them in the back if they're here, but they're not here because the right person's not came along yet, have they? Maybe one day soon I'll get what I deserve.
Empty.
What?
An empty.
I'll get I'll get what I deserve. A nice wee empty house.
Get what I deserve.
I'll get what I deserve. But for now, I've got a son to look after. He's had many of issues recently.
Yeah, he's not.
He's
He's
costing
not
the
doing
moolah.
the best, is he?
He's keeping the moolah.
He's doing chill.
He's doing well, but he could be better.
He's
doing well.
absolutely rinsing his dad's bank account.
The bank's never had so much outgoings in its
He
life.
is absolutely rinsing you.
He's taking the piss out me
He's
big
thought,
time.
do you know what?
As if it wasn't
Let's get
expensive
some new
enough.
eyes.
Let's get some new stitches in my eyeballs. My beard's looking hella thin, so I might need to get some thickener on it. A bit of cream, antibiotics, yeah, we like that. I've also got a Costco card. I'm going there today, Saturday, day of the recording.
I'm going there today.
I'm going there today, do some bulk buying, unnecessary spending.
I'm going for a drink.
You're going to get drunk. Oh, you can speak to
I'm
the
going for a
boys.
drink.
Oh, she's going to the coach,
I'm going
man.
for a drink.
She's going to get bevy.
I'm actually really excited just to sit down, drink, chat, catch up. I'm excited. Don't know if I'm so excited about the outside cold patter, but we'll see if we
It's
last.
going to be nippy.
Yeah. Gonna get the hoodie on, get dressed up, use Jamie's dating tactics, by the way. He loves Instagram and he says, put a story up. This is Jamie. Do you know what I'll get you, boys? Put a story up.
Put a story up.
Yeah. Do you know who loves stories? Birds. All birds just like to be nice to people over the stories.
Mm-hmm.
No boy.
Well, not every
No
day.
man them.
Not every day. You need to put up the right story. And someone will
Oh,
come
so what's
along.
the right story?
Don't know, you'll find out when they message you.
So a bird's putting up a story, she's putting up this.
Give them something to
You're
reply
like that,
to.
you're like that, you're tapping through and you think, whoa! So what's the story
Nice
you've
bunta!
what's the story you've just seen, you've thought, whoa!
I've not seen it yet.
You put down your Nutella bagel because you're
I wouldn't do
you're that
Don't get it
strong.
twisted, I would not be
Your
doing
Costco muffin's
that.
been
I've
put
like, well,
down.
I'll lock phone, finish my meal. Then I'll think about it. Don't be skipping meals for any
So, any
women's.
gal.
Any gal.
Any gal.
Don't be
So what's the
skipping
story
meals.
then?
I don't know.
If you're Mr. Matthew Hussey, you're giving out the dating advice like
No,
that. You're saying
Matthew
my
Hussey.
patter's shite.
Hussey wants to be me.
You're saying my patter's shite. You said my conversation's dead.
That is. Show them right now.
No,
on
I'm
the phone.
not. You're saying
No, come
this.
on.
You're saying this. So, what can I improve on? What can I do going forward? Please speak
Pay
to
me
me.
for it.
Please, I already do.
You don't. You pay cry.
I better cry.
Yeah. You pay cry, lift heavy weights.
I better cry in my sessions.
Yes. Well, that's a different story. That's a different one.
So, what? Give me some advice. Maybe some people in my position and they're trying to put themselves out there. It's not went so well.
Well, as we know, we don't give dating advice in the podcast.
What can they do?
We just say, do what you like and good luck.
Well, obviously,
in my unprofessional
it's
opinion,
not worked.
in my
so,
unprofessional opinion, she's not doing very well at
do
it.
you know why he's saying this? Because he's not getting any advice to give.
I don't. I just do my own thing and it works.
Does
Most
it?
of the time. Sometimes, not a lot.
That way it works most of the time, sometimes not a lot.
It works not the case. Hey, listen, not every shot can be a success. It's all trial and error. It's a numbers game, as a toner once said. It's a numbers game.
He's a wise.
There's 10 girls, maybe 2 of them will be
said to
interested,
me.
maybe 1 will even reply. It's a numbers game. Or guys, whatever you're into.
You've heard it here first from Matthew.
It's a numbers game. If one person doesn't find you attractive, doesn't mean another person won't.
I really don't think anyone.
Oh, I've got this world's smallest violin playing just for Emily.
It's got a big violin, mate.
Nobody fancies Emily in the whole world.
Honestly,
what a shame.
Honestly.
Don't know why she's saying that.
See the streak
Because
that comes out in Jamie.
she's messaged one person. She got a
I've
humble
messaged
pie.
a few.
She got a humble pie
messaged
and
a
it's went
few.
downhill. She's thinking, nobody loves me. She's got that I Want to Know What Love song is outside a Luton Scoop.
Honestly, there was so many pretty girls at Lupin Scoop, and Jamie sits going, I love that dog. That's the cutest dog I've ever seen.
That was a nice dog.
and randomly, 2 weeks later, I keep thinking about that dog.
I don't know what it was. It was like a wee Labradoodle thing. It was well fluffy. Brown
I
one
like
just sat
that
there
wee
nice and
dog.
quiet. Do you know I respect that?
And I'm saying, that bird's so good looking, you should go and speak to her.
No chance.
I like that dog. That's a nice dog.
I like that dog. It's a friendly
It
little
had
man.
like pyjamas on.
It did have pyjamas on. It was looking good.
It was looking
Fit right in it, looking scoop.
thick.
It was looking thick. Its hair was thick.
Honestly, see, after that, this also made me giggle. After that crying episode, I went home, cried some more, was lying in my bed. JB obviously finished work, got a text. Hope my hairline didn't make you cry. I thought, there he is.
That's the trim's
There
back.
he is.
The trim always makes people feel better. That's what I was going to say. If you ever feel dog shit about yourself, I dare you go into my work and just look at my work photo. I promise you'll feel better after it. Like, well, I thought I looked bad, now I'm feeling good. Because that is outrageous.
Do you know what the funniest thing is? Jamie was conned into standing to the side and
Yeah,
everyone
nobody
else
else
is
was.
standing to the front.
I was the guinea pig for these photos.
So Jamie's is literally like this.
I was actually standing like that.
And
everyone
everyone
else is just like that. And I've got the bad side. I've got a bad side and I've got an even worse side. And it was the even worse side to put on, and I looked like a fucking Jake. My eyes were half cut and it was like a smirk thing I had going on, and they chose the worst one at the lot. The lighting was bad. There's a lot of excuses for being
He's
ugly.
doing that one. Stretching the bicep.
I promise sometimes I look good. If you catch me in a good angle I look like Jay-Z.
I promise sometimes.
I promise sometimes
You'll see
I
it
look
on the gram.
acceptable.
When
In
the
the,
abs
photo,
are out.
in the photo I'm about 2 out of 10. Sometimes in real life I can hit a 3.5 if I'm
Patter takes him to
Pat takes
4.
about 4, yeah. On a good day.
4.5 with a bicep pump.
It goes down my bicep pump.
Oh, 4.5 with a right bicep pump.
Give me another week or 2 and then I'll look half acceptable again. I'll go up to a 4 3/4. Still under average, but it's
Don't put
fine.
yourself down like
Under
that.
average. Sometimes, listen, everyone has a type.
Honestly, I'm not one to batter
people-
on other people's personalities.
Honestly, people
You're
like
doing
bald.
great.
People like baldies. So I'm just hoping, if anyone likes a bald man, give me some time. Because I'm still working on it.
Oh, man.
I'm still coming to acceptance that I've got no hair left. I've got peach fuzz in my head.
I want to do something to my hair, but I don't know what it is.
Same.
It's a bit ginger looking.
I
I
mean,
think
if
I
it
want
just
it.
like get
go
it nice and
darker again.
thick.
Nice.
Thick.
I want my hair cut.
Do it. Get a
See,
shot
if I
back
did
mohawk.
that-
Get a mohawk. Do something.
And then we
something
we
dodgy.
could stick these bits on.
Yeah, do that. Give me a fringe. Nothing else in the top, just a wee fringe.
Get you some Pritt stick, and we'll just.
Do you know how much better I'd be if I had a mega good fringe? There's one photo I've got on my phone that's sad that I did
I
used
just
to
don't
have.
know that. No, like, see now because you've just not got hair anymore, and you're doing the H
I
thing.
forgot what it feels like.
I don't know if you'd suit hair.
I don't suit it that much.
I think you suit that.
The
I
bald?
really do.
Interesting. I'm still figuring out what works best. I don't know if I need sides or not. I don't know if I just don't know if it looks ridiculous having sides when I've got such short hair.
No, I think I'd say sides.
Interesting.
I'm waiting for the day you just do it yourself.
Yeah, so am I, and it really is bad. And I really make a mockery of it. It's
getting to
the
the
worst
peak.
because people in work, like, if there are some jobs you can just wear a cap if you don't like your hair. No, not me, of course not. Have to be professional. Have to wear no cap.
No cap mask when everyone
And
around
trust
you
me,
has no mask
seeing
on.
my hair, see when my hair's looking bad, he's going to be asking me to put a cap on because it's not going to be really representing good for the JD.
My hair be looking bad.
Be down bad.
When you decide to start, say if you started growing it in again.
Oh no, I couldn't. I'd need to wait if we ever have another lockdown and try it. If we ever have another lockdown, I need to try grow it back in and see what happens. But I don't even want it anymore. I don't even want hair. Genuinely. It's so easy just to get up and just wash it and get up and put clothes on, that's it.
See, you just
and
wash
the
it
wind
and it's
blows
just dry.
Yeah, don't even just do that. That's it, all the hair's gone. The wet's gone. Hair's already gone. Can't lose it, please.
No, the hair's gone.
It grows
Just
in
go like
fast.
that.
It's so much more high maintenance than actual hair.
We were talking about that the other day because my brother was like, I think I need to start getting haircuts every 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And I was like, that's what Jamie is now.
Yeah, well, a week and a half.
That's mental.
Because it goes to that pure awkward length. It's like, just like shite.
Fuzzy.
Yeah, peach fuzz, cat whiskers, bum whiskers in my head.
Bum whiskers.
Bum whiskers in my head.
Bum whiskers. If anyone doesn't already, they need to watch Harry Jowsey's podcast. It's so funny. It's a bit
more explicit than ours.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's a very
Extremely
explicit, by the way. So if you're not into that, or I don't know, just don't watch it.
He's living the Ellie lifestyle, not
Yeah,
quite the Condoric Cumbernauld lifestyle.
So funny though.
It's funny.
If you're looking for a
Obviously
laugh.
watch this one first.
Yeah, 100%.
And share it.
Yeah.
Share it, comment, like. The last one, I'm not going to lie, we didn't even hit 100 views.
We didn't.
We slacked. I don't know if it's the title, I don't know if it's the thumbnail.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe it's just us. Maybe
Yeah.
we're just not good enough.
But I feel like...
It's fine.
Oh, not again!
Fine, this is the last podcast we'll ever do. Hope you enjoyed it.
But I feel like we're re-energised this week.
Yeah, we've got some life back
Honestly,
now.
I feel like I took quite a lot of body shots there and I'm going to have to go home and rest after that.
Well, yeah. Rest recovery is just as important as working out.
It is, yes. So take that rest day tomorrow.
Take rest, no.
No, didn't think so.
No, I don't need rest, I'm a hard man. I've got a lot of work to do. Don't have time for these rests. I do need sleep, but because I look like a junkie.
I don't think you look that bad.
Maybe not as bad now, but I just woke up about an hour before I went to the gym, so
We delayed the podcast because he
had that kind of look.
wasn't feeling fresh.
Look, I felt like I had sandpaper on my neck.
Good. Now it's better for those Costco muffins to slide right
Yeah,
down.
Costco time when they bulk buy so much unnecessary things.
What are you going to get?
I really want to try a pizza again. PT Jamie says don't go to Costco for a pizza. Podcast Jamie says go to Costco for a pizza because they are the size of my car tyres and they are unbelievable.
Do you think you could eat the whole thing?
No.
No.
The muffins are the size of the steering wheel. Very good.
It's a Monster. You get Monster quite cheap there.
Yeah, it's like £8 for a pack of 12 or something.
It's quite good.
That's good.
Anyway.
But I
we
think
round
that's
it up?
us. Yeah.
Okay.
Episode 21, finito.
Finito. And you
Like,
know,
comment, subscribe, share.
anyone's got anything they want us to talk about in the future,
We've got a link in our Instagram bio, the wee document thing, just put it in there, it's anonymous.
I really don't want next week to be about me, so I'm going to lay low.
Interesting. Or you can just put yourself there and really,
No.
do better.
I think I've had enough.
Well, that's us.
Yes, well, that's us. If anyone, feels anything, you can message us.
Feels anything at all. Let us know.
And enjoy your weeks, your life,
Have
your
a good
freedom.
Sunday if you're watching it on the day of release.
Yes.
If not,
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks time. Some people have actually requested 1 week again.
Have
one
they?
week, yeah. But I just said I don't know.
If the views go up,
If we hit 100 views, we'll think about it.
yeah,
We'll put a poll
have
up
a
on
good think
Instagram.
about it and see what the hap is.
So if you want them weekly, more entertainment.
To be fair, I think we could probably do it now weekly because we've got more to talk about.
Yeah, before it
But
was
before
a bit
we
dead.
just couldn't. There was nothing to
There's only
say.
so much shit you can talk. I talk enough shit in my job.
Yeah.
That's one last thing before we go. I am a good bullshitter.
Oh, I'm
can
good
talk.
at it as well.
I can talk, I'll tell you.
See the wee golden oldies that come into my work.
Yeah, they love it.
I'm good at it.
Same.
Honestly,
phenomenal.
that we were talking about this, and I don't want to ramble on too much, but we both have customer service
In our DNA.
people inside us.
We've got alter egos that are just so good for customer service. Arnold Clark would kill to have me. Arnold Clark would pay me
I
big
can't
dollar.
be good in like a bingo hall.
A bingo. No, yeah. I'm better on the one-to-one basis. I'm more like a salesman somehow. If I know the product, I can sell it to you.
Anyway,
Okay, that's us done before we continue talking bad stuff.
I know I feel like we could talk for days.
Have a good day.
Yes.
Goodbye. Peace and
Bye.
love. Mashallah.